OWLTV is sponsored by Marshall Chrysler Jeep and Dodge, Serendipity, Marshall Walmart Supercenter, Arth's Body Shop, The Wood Shop, and viewers like you.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of OWLTV. I'm Max Kendrick.
And I'm Caitlin Chevalier. This week's show looks to be very exciting.
Indeed it does. Well, our first story comes to us from Ricky. She has done it again with Crafts with Ricky.
Sounds promising. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Ricky Thomason and welcome to Crafts with Ricky. This week we're going to be making spiders for the stems of Tootsie Pop suckers. You're going to need about a dozen Tootsie Pops, a couple bags of pipe cleaners, and a little bag of googly eyes. Before the show, I went ahead and cut about half of my pipe cleaners in half for the legs. You're going to take a full pipe cleaner and wrap it around the stem of the sucker. Like that. If you'd prefer for your spider body to be thicker, you can use 2 or 3 or however many you would like to. I went ahead and did one before with 2. Then you're going to take your legs and about halfway in the middle, just wrap them around and shape them out however you'd like. And you need to make sure your spiders have 8 legs. After you've put on all your legs, go ahead and put a glue on the end that you want to be the head. And then put on your eyes. And you brought a trick-or-treat present that'll make any of your trick-or-treaters happy. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, that was fascinating. Moving right along, Connor and Jake have took a look at the school musical this year.
MHS is presenting Grease this year, and it looks to be very entertaining.
Here's more.
Hi, my name is Laura Harvey, and I got the part of Sandy in the musical this year. And one of the reasons I love to be in the musical so much is because I love acting, and I've been in all of the musicals since my freshman year and 2 of the plays. The reason that I wanted Sandy was because she is one of the female leads, and I've watched the movie Grease since I was itty-bitty, and I've always admired her, and it's just fun to have something different. So that's it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael Brennan, and I'm one of the directors of the musical at Marshall High School. This year we're doing Grease, and that's one of the things that we've had to deal with the cast this year, is dealing with the preconceived notions of what Grease is. The play is different from the movie Grease. In the movie, Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta were the biggest stars in the play, or in the movie, and so they got a lot of songs that are not in the play. And in fact, they even sing songs in the movie that belonged to somebody else in the play. This is my 12th year of directing plays at the high school. Originally, when I took over, we did a musical every other year. And so the first musical that I directed was 11 years ago. So I guess this is probably about the 8th or 9th musical that I've directed here at Marshall High School.
Hi, I'm Sierra Campbell, and I'm in the fall musical this year, and I play the part of Rizzo. I chose to be Rizzo because I really like her attitude, and I think that I can play that part really well. I I think Greece will turn out better than South Pacific did last year because more people are familiar with the movie Grease, and that's it. Thank you.
Well, that looks like some real fun. I might have to go to that.
Well, get a ticket for me and we can go together.
Well, next up is a history lesson brought to us by Caitlin and Joe.
We investigated on Lewis and Clark Day.
How American. Enjoy.
Lewis and Clark Day started with the idea of bringing the kids to an outdoor classroom setting. It really all started several years ago when several of us teachers attended a workshop in St. Joe, Missouri, and also down at the lake on outdoor activities with Lewis and Clark, and it motivated us to bring that home to the students. And so we invited the Missouri Department of Conservation out of Jeff City. They provided 3 stations for us at Van Meter. We also asked Van Meter State Park personnel to get involved, and they provided 2 stations. And then we, as the Beaker staff, 8th grade staff, provided 3 other stations. There were activities going on throughout the day. Students rotated by homeroom from station to station. Some of those stations included throwing an atlatl, an Indian spear, the outdoor cooking. They used Dutch ovens and cooked cherry cobblers, making beaded necklaces, starting a fire with flint and steel, orienteering with compasses, a trading game between the Native American Indians and Lewis and Clark, which was real interesting. There was a demonstration by Brian Flowers of Missouri Department of Conservation, and he showed them guns and knives and how the Lewis and Clark and the Native Americans used every part of the animal, showed them various parts used and how they made clothing. There was another station set up on Missouri mammals, and the students got to feel the furs and identify which animal it was. And then at lunchtime we roasted hot dogs over an open fire, and that was a lot of fun. And we cooked s'mores, and that was basically our day.
You know, that was very educational.
That's what we shoot for here at OWLTV. Well, our friend Nate has went to document the float building for homecoming that took place a few weeks ago.
Yes, indeed. Here it is.
Hi, I'm Nathan. As you know, homecoming is a very busy week for Marshall High School students. One of the busiest activities occurs at night at the Saline County Fairgrounds. And this activity is float building. I went to go take a look.
My name is Connor Thomas, and I'm out here at float building. We have the seniors over here, the freshmen behind me, the sophomores there, and the juniors. The juniors back there, the future winners of float building. We had mousetrap. As you can see, we have a little boot. It's kicking a bucket, and a football's going down a slide. And then the owl is just kicking into the goal, into the goalpost, hitting that target, and then the trap's gonna fall on the tiger. And we're going to trap the tigers. That's what we're going to do. And, I don't know who's going to win. It's tough.
I'm Rob Doyle, and I'm a freshman. And it took us 3 nights to build the float, and we're going to win. We're going to win because ours is the best. And we did it the quickest, but it's still the best.
All right, I think that the seniors are going to win because we got more experience, and it's just better. I mean, that's just the way it is. No, sophomores aren't going to win. Not at all. Y'all juniors? Juniors are out too. Yeah, so that's all I got. I think seniors are going to win.
Well, I've been out here for 3 days working on this float pretty hard, and I have a strong feeling sophomores are going to win this year.
Well, those floats looked great, and they really made the parade a success. The juniors ended up winning the float competition.
Yes, I know. Well, up next is another short story from Matt, DP, and Jeremy.
Those dudes never cease to amaze. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hey Punch, what do you want to do today, man?
Well, I guess we could go for like a country drive.
Well, put down your feline friend and let's go. Oh, nothing like an autumn drive, is there?
No, not really. What a great day.
Hey, isn't that old Cody King up there?
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see what he's doing. What are you doing?
I don't know if I'd go down that road. There's some bad history down there.
Yeah, alright, whatever, man. We're just gonna piece it. I'll see you later. Have fun on this side of the road, I guess. I don't know.
You catch that drifter? What was his deal?
I don't know, dude, but, you know, it's starting to freak me out a little bit. Dude, we're gonna have to find a service station or something. It's a piston that's overheating. Sorry about the truck and everything, dude.
Not even worried about that, man. I don't know. It's starting to weird me out, man. For real.
Punch? Punch, this stuff ain't funny, dude. Come out.
Man, that was entertaining.
I really enjoyed it. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of OWLTV.
If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact us at 886-2244, extension 265.
Until next week.
See you later.